been a few weeks since our first video. We've been making steady progress. Unfortunately we haven't really kept up with the video side of things, so we're just doing an update right now. Let's start from the start, shall we? First thing we did was the windows. No, let's start from the start, if we're going to start from anywhere. First thing we did was the floor. If you'll remember, the floor was just a bare metal van floor, hardly any paint left on it, dented, all that stuff. So we cleaned it up, painted it. So the floor obviously isn't in its final state yet. We will put some laminate or vinyl or something down, but we thought that should be the first thing to do, get the insulation done, get a solid floor down. So yeah, the floor's done for now. Next after that was insulating the walls. We've done that with 25mm Celotex or insulation board, whatever you want to call it. You can see it on the roof up there. Haven't quite finished on the roof at the moment, still some patches that we need to do. We've done windows, all the windows are done now as well. As you can see, we've got the two bonded windows on the back doors and fixed on. Bit of a privacy tint on those. Don't know if you can tell that on the video footage. We've got these windows on the side of the caravan. They're the cassette style windows, so they're all self-contained and they've got the blinds and the fly nets and stuff. So we cut the hole, clamped them down onto a sort of frame with the cladding sitting behind it, so that's done now. The two windows are done. Skylight in the roof just above, and we're thinking about having a second skylight above where I'm sitting now. And speaking of above where I'm sitting now, you can see our bed up there hoisted into the air. As we said on our last video, we're in the extra high top Ducato. I think it's 7 foot or something stupid. So even with the insulation up there, plenty of room above my head and plenty of room above Heather's head, and even above my head here, standing underneath our bed in the daytime, there's going to be loads of room. And it's fastened up with these ropes and this pulley system here, so we'll demonstrate how that works to you. So the frame of the bed is a couple of wooden struts either side with these timber boards going across. We've got 6 of those going across, and simple as that really. You can, if you put all your weight on one of these boards, it bends a little bit, but when you lying across the whole bed, there's no issue with it. And then the bed gets lowered down at night time, but when it's down all the way, it's about yay high, and that's where we sleep. And it's still, even with the insulation and the windows and the cladding, it's still over 6 foot width, so we're both sleeping comfortably. Down here you've got the sofa box or sofa. It's pretty simple, self-explanatory, L-shaped shape, and built it out of ply with wooden struts on the inside. Hello? Hello? And in this sort of section here, there's going to be our diesel heater. If you remember from our previous videos, it's the Chinese diesel heater we bought all that time ago. That's going to go back in here, if it's still working okay, and probably blast out the hot air here. And then this bit over here, this section of the aisle, is going to be liftable lid and storage under there, and you can see that the wheel arch is protruding a bit from the shape of the sofa, so there's going to be some sort of storage there as well. We have thought about it, but we haven't done that yet. we started doing our electrics as well. They're going all the way around the top of the van in a sort of ring circuit. Start at the battery, go all the way around, come back to the battery. I've started doing that because obviously as we're cladding we want to hide some of the wires behind it. And we're putting in the separate components of the electric system as we're going along. Next things we're working on are the bathroom. Our water tank's come, so the bathroom's going to be on the go imminently. We're going to finish the sofa box, put our diesel heater in there, and then we've still got obviously our kitchen to go, bathroom, storage bits and pieces, a bit more cladding to do, roof to do, electrics to do, paint it all. So yeah, loads of work still to do. Any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment and like and subscribe and all that YouTube related stuff. And yeah, we're just cracking on with the work. We're going to do a little video about our Chinese diesel heater because it's been 18 months I think now since we bought it and installed it in our last van. So we're testing if it still actually works and replacing some of the bits on it, so that'll probably be our next video, and then after that part 2 of the old van conversion. Cheerio for now.